Just wanted to bring up the whole idea of breaking down barriers. So this is my mom's old car. It's your girl Dana, and I'm trying to live my best life in my 60s. It's time for another vlog. I started my own small business when I was 57 years old. I was really nervous about doing it, but I decided that I would take baby steps and really see if it was something that I would enjoy doing and if I could make a living from it. So now that I'm 60, I've had my business for 3 years and I really enjoy it. Here's our post office. Okay, so I am here to go and sell. I have all of this in my trunk. I'm gonna go sell at a buy-sell trade store, so hopefully I do okay. I sold 30 items today for $318 worth of trade, and I was able to find 9 items that I figure I can sell for around $1,145. I figured this out by looking on eBay and seeing what similar items have sold for in the past. My cost of goods per item was $2 each, pretty much $60 into $1,145. I'll go ahead and share some eBay comps here. So, how is the weight loss going? It's really not going anywhere. So, when I started, I was 170, and then I think I got down to maybe 163. I'm now 164. Weight loss is very slow, but the more important thing for me is to change my way of thinking about food and also figure out a way of eating that's right for me. And so what I've been trying to do is that I'm actually eating more plant-based. So I eat a lot more vegetables and fruits. I still eat some meat and different proteins. I'm also eating starches, but not as much. The other thing that I'm trying to do is not deny myself of any kind of foods that I want to eat, but I just do it a lot less. I feel like I'm gonna get there. It's just gonna take some time. And even when I start to lose weight, I don't want to lose it fast because I don't necessarily think that it's the best way to keep the weight off. I'm finding ways to stay active and strong and do things that I've always wanted to do. When we're not afraid of failing, that's when we're breaking down barriers. And it's not as though I have no fears, because I have many fears. But I think as I get older, I realize that my time is running shorter. For that reason, I feel like I have more courage to just go ahead and do things. So now that I'm 60, I've had my business for 3 years and I really enjoy it. So I thrift vintage and modern clothing that I sell online and in person. That is reselling. I've gotten a lot of questions about, how I started my business. Can I make enough money to survive and things like that? And, what I tell people who are interested in reselling is to start by not spending any money and start by selling things that you no longer want from your own house and your own belongings. And then once you've sold off things, take that money that you made and put it into your business. And that's when, after you study what actually does sell, like what do people want to buy, then that's when you go out and buy it for a low cost. And then you just keep selling it and turning it over. Now, there are resellers who make a ton of money. For me, I wanted enough money to make a living and to be really happy at what I do. But reselling is definitely a grind. It takes a lot of work. There's so many different steps. Unless you're selling really high dollar items that you can get for cheap, you're going to need to sell a lot of items. So that means a lot of processing. So that's the reason why I suggest that people start with just selling things around the house, because that way you can find out if you really do like reselling. Not everybody does. I think people that are older can definitely still find jobs. It might take a little bit more time. It might require maybe a little extra schooling, but I think it can be done. And I've actually seen quite a few examples of that in the comment section of some of my videos. It's pretty great to see, that some people can definitely succeed. I've been exercising a lot more. It's always, though, to be consistent, isn't it? That's the hardest thing, is to get up, go to the gym, and once I'm there, it's all fine. But it's that, like, oh gosh, I'm getting tired. I'd just rather go and relax, or whatever. I love YouTube, so I'm always checking out videos and things. And I recently listened to a podcast. It was about the importance of strength training for everyone, but especially people who are older. The guest or the speaker was saying how important it was to lift heavy. In her studies, she has found that it was very important for older people to focus on staying mobile and also keeping our balance. And so when she said that lifting heavy helps us with our mobility and, the importance of really working those big muscles, which are more like in your legs, your glutes and your legs. It's really true, because I remember with my mom, as soon as she lost her mobility, that's when things really went downhill for her. And I kept thinking, wow, here's this woman who worked until she was 80 years old, who drove a car until she was 80, was really independent, got to do whatever she wanted, walk around wherever she wanted to go. And then as soon as she got really ill, lost her mobility, that's when everything changed. And then she was totally dependent and she lost her independence. Or working on my balance is another thing that's really important. I notice when I'm doing my hip hop class that when I spin around, I get kind of out of balance. That is something that is pretty new for me. So I think that's something that I'm going to have to, work on. back from the gym and I'm super hungry, so what I decided to make was a cheeseburger casserole, but not really a casserole. And I'm gonna use ground beef, which I've already sauteed, and then shredded cheese, ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard. And then I'm gonna do something crazy and put it on a corn tortilla. So that's the plan. Oh, and also, can you see that? Lettuce. Okay. So here is, oops, the corn tortilla. That. And just some ground beef. Very easy. I wonder how we're gonna do this. Maybe like this. Oh, no. Hi, Texie. Oh, you're so cute. Hello. Okay. So here's the ground beef. Next will be the cheese. Oh, hi, Lulu. Yes. You want some foodie? Okay. This is Japanese mayonnaise, Kewpie mayo. So I kind of like a lot of mayonnaise. Mustard. I don't like too much mustard, so just do that. And then, yes, it seems like a weird thing, but next is ketchup. And then I'm gonna just grab some lettuce. Oh, you know what? I'm too tired. There's also onions, which would be really good. But here it is. I'm just using my iPhone, so. All right, I might have overstuffed it. Oh, really good. Here's your meatball. Sven, did you find anything? Any crumbs on the ground? No? Okay, buddy. We'll go downstairs, all right? I'll give you a treat downstairs. Sven, did we break age barriers today? I think I mentioned this in every video, but I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank you guys for all the awesome comments, because they motivate and inspire me so much. They make me want to do my best at creating these videos, and whether or not they could be inspirational, motivate you, or even just entertain you. I mean, I really do appreciate all the comments that I receive, and it's really great to get feedback. If there's any kinds of videos that you are interested in me making, let me know in the comments, and I will keep a list of all the different ideas, because I definitely would like to continue making videos. And I'm in this for, I say this now, but I'm in this for the long haul.